Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Monday, September 8th. Coming up on Cullman Today, one leader, two festivals with Mayor Jacobs at the helm. CPD hosts fraud and scam awareness events for seniors, and Commissioner Kelly Duke joins ACCA Legislative Committee. All this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Mayor Woody Jacobs has been selected as Burgermeister for Oktoberfest 2025 and will also serve as Grand Marshal of the Christkindlmarkt Parade. Festival organizers say pairing the roles strengthens the link between Cullman's two signature celebrations. Cullman Parks Recreation and Sports Tourism Executive Director Nathan Anderson says the Burgermeister is chosen for civic pride, leadership, and service, and describes the position as a storyteller, host, and cultural ambassador. He adds that this is the first year the Burgermeister will lead the Christkindlmarkt Parade, an intentional move to unify and cross-promote the fall and winter festivals as they grow in reach. Anderson explained that preserving German music, food, attire, and programming has remained central, but updates like reimagining the Christmas and Cullman Parade as the Christkindlmarkt kickoff ensures events remain engaging for new generations. Organizers cite Jacobs' long record of public service and his role in revitalizing both festivals as to justify their pick. Jacobs says he is honored and views the appointment as both personal and professional and aims to highlight Cullman's blend of tradition and progress. He points to opening ceremonies and the Christmas pyramid lighting as marquee moments for the community. The Oktoberfest season kicks off September 25th. Festival dates for the downtown Cullman celebration are October 2 through 4. The Christkindlmarkt season runs November 20th through December 23rd. The opening ceremony is November 20th, and the Christkindlmarkt Parade and tree lighting are November 21st. The Cullman Police Department reports a sharp rise in scams and financial crimes targeting seniors. CPD Community Relations Officer Adam Clark says phone and online schemes, fraudulent banking activity, and other tactics are growing more sophisticated and frequent, leaving many residents vulnerable. In response, CPD has made fraud and scam awareness a priority, sending officers to meet with community groups across the county to share prevention tips, resources, and ways to report suspicious activity. Recently, officers presented to the Daystar Church Joy Group and St. John's 55 Alive Group and supported a senior outreach event hosted by Traditions Bank earlier this summer. Clark says these sessions are part of an ongoing effort to ensure the most targeted recognize warning signs and know how to protect themselves. To stay ahead of evolving tactics, CPD participates in the U.S. Secret Service's quarterly financial crimes meetings and invites local bank employees to join, strengthening information sharing and partnerships. Clark notes the investigations division is overwhelmed with fraud cases, and education is one of the strongest tools to fight back. If you receive suspicious calls, emails, or see unusual financial activity, contact your bank immediately and notify law enforcement. Cullman County Commissioner Kelly Duke has been elected to the Association of County Commissions of Alabama's 2025-2026 Legislative Committee. The ACCA represents all 67 governments statewide. Its legislative committee includes a chairman and one representative from each county. Duke will represent Cullman County and work with 6 steering committees to help shape the association's legislative agenda for the 2026 regular session of the Alabama Legislature. ACC Executive Director Sonny Brasfield notes the committee's work is crucial because counties operate under authority granted by the state, making close coordination with lawmakers essential. The ACCA serves as the unified voice for county government in Alabama Alabama, promoting improved services, offering education and training for officials and staff, administering insurance programs for county entities and employees, providing legal guidance, and advocating before state and federal agencies. Duke's selection places Cullman County at the table as statewide county priorities are developed for the upcoming session. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Friday night thrillers, blowouts, and a last-minute winner. Sports is next. Welcome back. From nail-biters to runaway wins, here's how Cullman County teams fared under the Friday night lights. Cullman opened region play on the road at Athens and carried a 23-21 lead into halftime after a late second quarter score. The Golden Eagles rallied to go up 10 in the fourth, but a Bearcats kick return cut it to 3. Cullman got the ball back with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left, but the final drive stalled and Athens held on 41-38. West Point hosted county rival Fairview in a key region matchup. The Aggies burst to a 21-zip first quarter lead and managed the margin the rest of the way for a 42-14 win. Good Hope dominated its region opener at Fultondale, racing to a 42-zip halftime cushion and cruising home with a runaway clock after the break, 52-0. Holly Pond outlasted Sylvania in a thriller. After the Rams took a 21-18 lead inside 2 minutes, a big return set up short field position, and Boston Gibbs punched in the game winner with 24 seconds remaining, 24-21 Broncos. Vinemont broke a 16-16 deadlock with 4 minutes left as Caleb Slane powered in from a yard out to secure the Eagles' first win of the season over Phil Campbell. Cold Springs fell in a shootout at Susan Moore 66-50. Hansville dropped its region opener to Gordo 72-8. Addison rolled at Shoals Christian 68-8. Meek fell to Hackleburg 33-0. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, student-made senior spotlights give Bearcat athletes a fresh look online, and pickleball is coming to Parkside. A new grant is helping the Baileyton School build a court for students in the community. We'll have the details next. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Cullman City Schools invites parents and guardians to Screens and Kids, Healthy Use in a Digital World on Tuesday, September 16th. The workshop focuses on practical strategies for healthy screen habits, device management, online safety, and balancing tech time with school, sleep, and family routines. 2 sessions are offered to fit busy schedules. Session 1 begins at 12:30 p.m. at the Cullman City Board of Education on 301 First Street Northeast. Session 2 begins at 5:30 p.m. at Cullman City Primary School, 900 Owen Drive Northeast. Attend either session. Content is the same at both. The event is open to all Cullman City School System families and aims to strengthen school-home partnership with up-to-date guidance for the digital world. Cullman High School's social feeds have a fresh look this fall, with senior spotlight graphics featuring student athletes across every sport. The project is produced by CHS sports marketing students who gather photos and info, design the posts, and publish on a regular schedule. Teacher Amy Hudson oversees the course, and Assistant Principal Aaron Sparks helped launch the concept as a fall preview that evolved into ongoing athlete spotlights. The effort doubles as hands-on career and technical education. Students refine, design, writing, and branding skills in Canva Pro and begin migrating work into Photoshop. The class goal is to highlight every athlete and the Cullman High Band throughout the school year, building school spirit and community engagement. Sports marketing is one of the many CTE pathways at CHS, alongside entrepreneurship, digital marketing, computer science, engineering, health sciences, nutrition and wellness, and more. Parkside School in Baileyton has received a Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama Be Healthy School grant to build a pickleball court serving students in the community. Principal Caleb Elrod said the court will support PE classes during the school day and be open to the public on evenings and weekends, encouraging movement, teamwork, and stronger school community ties. Parkside serves about 400 students in pre-K through 8th grade, with the greatest benefits expected for 2nd through 8th grades. Middle school staff are already planning a friendly tournament. The Be Healthy School grant program is awarding more than $339,000 to 22 schools and school boards statewide this cycle, with grants up to $20,000, double prior years. With this round, at least one school in all 67 Alabama counties has received a grant. Funded projects include playground upgrades, walking tracks, adaptive equipment, movement-based learning, and school gardens. The Pilot Club of Cullman is trading its annual rummage sale for a fall vendor market on Saturday, September 20th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center. Admission is free for all. Club President Brenda Allison says the change reflects a focus on efficiency and impact this year, with members recruiting a broad mix of local and regional vendors to create a true marketplace experience. The goal is to reach 50 vendors by event day. Shoppers can expect crafts, baby and boutique items, purses, and more, along with food trucks, nonprofit booths, and kid-friendly attractions, including fire trucks rotating in throughout the day. Proceeds benefit the club's community initiatives, including Pilot Light Home and the Margaret Jean Jones Center. Groups such as Unsheltered Ministries and Hope Horses will also be on site. Vendor spots remain available. For details, call 256-962-3601 or visit facebook.com/Cullman Pilot Club. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. John Henry Fillmore, 80, of Baileyton, passed away Friday, September 5th. Memorial service is incomplete at this time. Patrick Wayman Bradford, 55, of Vinemont, passed away Thursday, September 4th. Gloria Lee Kaler, 84, of Cullman, passed away Thursday, September 4th. There are no services to be announced at this time. Clarence Herschel Willoughby, 95, of Cullman, passed away Thursday, September 4th. Visitation will be held today from 10 a.m. to noon at Eastside Baptist Church, followed by a funeral service at noon. Graveside service will be held at Cullman City Cemetery. Robert Alvin Orr, 97, passed away Wednesday, September 3rd. Visitation will be held today from 9:30 to 10 at Moss Service Funeral Home, followed by a celebration of life from 10 a.m. to 11. Graveside service will be held today from 3 to 3:30 p.m. at Woodlawn Memorial Park in Nashville, Tennessee. John Andrew Thomas Dixon, 80, of Cullman, passed away Thursday, September 4th. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast. We'll see mostly sunny skies today with a high near 80 and a nice breeze. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Another mostly sunny day tomorrow with a high near 83 and east-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low around 59. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a wonderful day, Cullman.